Electronic sports is like actual competition, and play games is more for leisure and less professional.
I would guess the level, different of skills.
No, I don't.
No, I don't know it.
In front of a screen, but there is the teams, etc. in electronic games.
One's a competitive sport with tournaments and prize money, and one is with friends.
For now, Korea is quite good, but China getting bigger and bigger, and they put a lot of effort in e-sport stuff like building stadiums and stuff like this. So I think China could be one of the biggest country in e-sport.
South Korea. Everything is coming from Asia. US is following a bit behind. I think Europe is like a bit behind, but you have mostly like Asia and North America, which are like playing a lot of e-sport.
Probably most of Asia at the moment, but I know a lot of Europe is pushing to have esports in their schools to train children to start with. So probably China and Japan at the moment, but maybe Korea. But I know Holland and Denmark are doing a lot of work.
Some sports favours the big countries, the wealthy countries. Maybe esports, you can be from anywhere. So.
China, maybe, because in France we are not like this. We have a team, but it's not really famous in France.
That it's very popular here in China, Japan, Korea. Just because you guys have the disposable income, you have time, you have the access to the technology. In America too, it's kind of an underground thing right now. The people, they're renting out different venues to hold these kinds of events.
South Korea and Sweden.
China, because here the technology it's very sophisticated.
So already start to be part of like the normal sport. So you already have like a lot of games which are like taking like more and more importance regarding the e-sport. So I don't know, like League of Legends, Dota, StarCraft, Hearthstone. I mean, you have a lot of games that start to be considered as sports.
It's getting bigger and bigger, and I don't see any opposition compared to regular sports, because it's also competitive and require a lot of skills. So it could be nice.
I can accept that, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
I don't know if they're going to be in the Olympics, but I could see them very popular for a long time. Sort of here in China too, everything being very electronic focused and gameplay on your phone.
No, because like electronic games is just like finger and not moving your body, just sitting on a couch and.
Maybe there could be a separate esports Olympics, but certainly there are crossovers between the sports for esports and for Olympic sports.
They have actual real preparation, and they have like a lot of people following them, like real athletes. So yeah, I think they can be considered as athletes.
I'm not against it.
We think so because they have like a lot of preparation. I mean, they dedicate the whole day for training. They have coach. They have like a whole team coach, like a preparation for the big events. So they can be like athletes.
Sports, it's like you have to do physical activity, not like electronic stuff.
I think so, because there are other sports where your concentration, your coordination is more important than your physical your whole body movement. So there's many sports which are in the same category.
The highest level, the amount of training that's needed to play at the highest level needs to be considered to be athletic.
I don't know what it's like in Chinese. It's difficult or complicated, but would not call them athletes in English.
We always follow the regular sports, but it can reach the same level as same attractions.
Esports that will take like a bigger and bigger space like in the national sports.
I know it's close at the moment. Games have a high prize pool and high audience. There's certain sports which will always be at the top. Esports will be alongside.
Possibly, I guess.
I see that could be a possibility in the future, sure.
I don't see electronic sports as being anywhere near being a competitor of the ordinary sports or regular sports.
To change that culture, it will take a lot of time. I don't think it will be at the moment.
League of Legends.
Maybe like a game like FIFA, sports game.
I just know FIFA.
Maybe Final Fantasy, that's the only one I know.
Something like StarCraft, something like that.